It says somewhere in the wiki, in Becky Barnes's little wiki page, that I think like for specifically they were like, Becky Barnes had a Scottish accent as a kid, which needs some further explaining. Is she part Scottish and she just lost the accent? Or was she just like a non-Scottish kid who was like, hey, wouldn't it be like my thing if I just pretended to be Scottish? Because she does, or like attempting. I think it's because it was in this song, in the title song, where they mention that, where I think it's Jeff Blim pretending to be Becky Barnes, but for some reason he made her Scottish, which I fingers and toes crossed that they make that canon, because that's such a weird kind of, as someone who's Scottish, I really want Becky Barnes, because I don't know why, but it just makes it more funny if she just was Scottish, climbed up a tree, and like, I'm guessing she fell. I'm guessing that's like the situation that we don't talk about. Did she like fall and kill her dad? Just, and she's like, oh fuck. And she lost the accent, but she's still Scottish deep down. Like, I just like have on set a massive I kind of want to hear Kim, but I don't care if it's good or not. I want to hear her do a Scottish accent. I hope it is offensive. I hope they do it terribly. What are sniggles in the Hatchetfield universe? Because it's very confusing in Watch World, because in Black Friday they're like weird minions. They're like an alien race, I'm guessing, but in Watch World they have like human names. Like, they call them by human names and like break character, which, like, are they aliens, or are they people, or Blinky's Sniggles different from Wiggly's Sniggles? Because Wiggly's Sniggles are like team players. They're like, yeah, sure. You want us to kill the president? We'll kill the president. You know, they're vibing. They're fun. But obviously, Blinky's Sniggles are like, they're like abused. They're not fed, which begs the question, what do they eat if they are? Which brings a weird theory of, does Blinky just find random people and it's like, you're a Sniggle now. You're a Sniggle now. Get in there. Wear your little outfit and be tortured for all eternity. Are they enslaved? Are they slaves? I know that's a weird question, but are the Sniggles like an alien race that the Lords in Black just like enslaved? Was like Wiggly the only one with Sniggles? It was like, alright, I'm the king, I get the Sniggles. You know, he called dibs. So Blink was like, I can have Sniggles. Screw it, I'll have Sniggles. And he just like puts weird antenna on people that he kidnaps. That's a darker theory. Or do they create them? So are they like the lost souls of people who died to get turned into Sniggles? Which is dark. Is that what happened to Max at the end of Ready for Stuff? That's a weird outcome. Are they just are they just the same? Because, no, wait. Nibble also has Sniggles, which, weirdly, the Sniggles at the end of Honey Queen, when they seem weirdly on something. So I'm what the hell is with Nibbly Sniggles? Is he giving them ketamine or something? I love Pokey's kind of main theme. Even though his name Picofo sounds super Shakespeare-ish, fantasy, Phantom of the Opera almost with the mask. It seems very serious play, but whenever you look at what he forces everyone zombie up, what happens in The Guy Who Doesn't Like Musicals, it's not Shakespeare, it's pop almost. I'm sorry, believe he's yes, only my voice, I will control everyone by making them sing just sing absolute bops. And this Halloween, he's singing Whitney Houston, I think, I want to dance with someone. And then he has a weird obsession with Paul, which the entire fandom. Whenever someone's yeah, nah, I'm a Paul enjoyer. Do you know, I just remembered what happened at least from, I just weirdly got a memory. I might have hallucinated it, to be honest. I can't remember being sober watching any of the Nightmare Time episodes. So, at the end of Honey Queen, Nibbly comes out in the form of... By the way, mind you, all the other lords need, either have to, be in their domain, or, Wiggly needs, a full-ass, ton of followers in a portal, and Linda to be there. And then he's then I'll show up. Maybe. Don't know. Only if you collect 10 billion of my collectible plushies form a portal. I don't know how they form a portal and why they specifically need... there's in the background, dead Wigglies plushes. So I don't know why they specifically need the one Hannah had. I guess it's just for plays. And then Wiggly's gonna come out of the portal. That's just the only requirements. But Nibble's yeah, just kill a bunch of pigs. And I'll be there. That's such... everyone needs these requirements and shit. And Nibble's just kill a bunch of pigs. I'm fine. Do you think they discovered that by accident? The people bet the Children of the Starry Temple or whatever the fuck it's called. They just kill a bunch of pigs. And Nibble's I want to show up in that. They try and kill other animals. And Nibble's no, it has to be pigs. I'm guessing because pigs are pink. And was I will not be seen dead wearing any other colour. I'm ready to serve cunt and eat people. To which, that's honestly, I can't get mad at him for doing that. Is he even evil? He just eats. He's just a big bag. But at the end, I remember the reason why they did that was to rein in the season. Don't know what that was, but I'm guessing it's for money. I'm pretty sure they said that, or I just made that up because Linda's dad is rich, and I'm guessing that's how. So just the idea of him eating Linda being like, and then just immediately making it rain. Just, everyone's like, yay! He ate that person. And then Emily just reaches into like their purse. Come on, please. Just opens up their purse and like pulls out a few AKs. Like K, 100,000, just poof. Alright. It's like paying at a restaurant. Just like, yeah, here's a tip. That was delicious. And then does he just leave? Or does he just... That'd be hilarious if he just like came back and just continued to eat people. Well, when does that like, no, you weren't meant. And Nibble's like, no, fuck you, I'll do what I want. I'm guessing that's why Nibble has so little sniggles, because he ate the rest. One of the scenes of Miss Halloween, where she, spoiler alerts, goes face first into a meat grinder or a wood chipper it was. And I've always thought to myself, like, does her claws also regenerate, or were the little bits like just like slime that she was just slowly sliding? That just like she's like all like 20,000 meat chunks, and they like cartoonishly run to like her home, and they just reform, and she has like a set of clothes which is the same set. She just has the exact same outfit but like 20 pairs, and she's like, yeah, I'll wear this now. Except when she has to change identity and just like a whole new outfit. She's like, shit, I have to change my entire wardrobe. It doesn't... Well, even though everyone forgets, she still has to be a different person. But still have the same hair. That's the most important thing. God. Am I the only one who thinks that... I guess like this would maybe count as a theory or headcanon, that now Jane is a therapist, and it's mentioned that Linda has a therapist, and I'm guessing it must have been Jane, and imagine they just slag Becky Barnes the whole time. Do you think Becky was like trying to tell Tom, it's like, hey, I don't want to be here no more, and then she like, unless it was like immediate, like he just comes back from war, unless it was during war, like Jane was like sending him DMs through war. He has his phone in like Vietnam, and he's just like texting, and Jane's like, I'm already slide in. And then she checks off her bucket list. And she's like, cool, now kid. He comes back and she's like, alright, get in there, tiger. I'm ready. She's like, alright, have kid, check it off. She's like, oh shit, wedding. She had to do that beforehand. She's like, oh shit. What was I trying to say? Oh yeah. Because I'm pretty sure... That'd be funny if, like, Jane's a car, drives to Linda's house, phones her, she like, for the car. It probably, just the idea of a car, like, on, like, an iPhone is like, Linda pick up, Linda's like, who's this? And Jane's like, hey, look outside. And she's like, yeah, I see a red car. And Jane's like, it's me, I'm the car. Do you think after, because at the end of Jane's a car, where Jane, spoiler alert, Jane becomes Becky Barnes, or lives in her skin, that's a little first of all, Becky Barnes is a nurse. And Jane's not a nurse.